producer.
What's up, guys? This is Artchild on iYouth TV, the 4G interview. Artchild Lona, African rock star, ngamanye magama, all the way from Gamashu. I'm a singer, songwriter, choreographer, entrepreneur. I'm also a businesswoman. I'm also an academic, all the way from Tegwini. Well, Artchild basically is umuntu othanda ukuculela, othanda the youth as well. I'm also a mentor. So there's a lot that Artchild actually is about, not just music or that what you see in the surface. So the way that I describe my music would be African rockstar sound. So basically gqom infused with African sounds as well as the housey and Afropop. My music is not really, I wouldn't say it's common because I use a lot of rhymes in my lyrics. And I also do make sure that I put pride in where I come from, as well as being an African as a whole. So that's how I would describe my music, African rockstar. Main musical influences in the industry, and there've always been these influences for me from a young age, is definitely number one on the list is Beyonce. I take a lot from Beyonce because of how she takes part in her look, but the main thing that I take from Beyonce is her work ethic and as well as her performance on stage. Because if you notice with Beyonce, she sings and she dances at the same time, and everything is always in the same level. The singing and her dancing is in the same level. You don't hear her huffing and puffing on stage. All she does is work hard and on her rehearsals, and when you're on stage, she looks flawless and everything looks effortless. So I'll say Beyonce's number one. Number two and number three will be Chris Brown and Rihanna because of their style and their all-roundedness in terms of entrepreneurship, artistic ability, and as well as their attitude and songwriting skills. Okay, so my music did evolve. Basically, I didn't just sing gqom from the get-go. I sang in a choir first in high school, and then after the choir, I sang in a band, Afro-pop band. I was a singer, just straight up. I only knew gqom when I was introduced to it by my root boys. They asked me to sing along a tagline yabo, which then came about in a banger that they didn't release. And I took it, and I was like, okay, I'll make it my single. Then that's how then I went into gqom. But my music didn't just say, this is the direction it's taking. Everything has been gradual, because even now, I don't just sing gqom, I do house as well, and I also do Afropop. So evolving, it's still evolving. Okay, like I mentioned before, Beyonce is number one because of her work ethic and the way she performs and puts efforts into uplifting the African community. Rihanna for her style and attitude, and as well as her entrepreneurship and her style. Like I said, Ciara would be for her dance, the effort she puts into her moves as well, and she doesn't just dance just like a lady. She dances things that typically guys would dance, and I consider myself the same when it comes to my genre. And my other favorite artist would have to be Chris Brown because of the way he's been able to evolve with his music career since he started in the industry, as well as his all-roundedness. He's a singer, he's an actor, he's a songwriter, he draws, he plays basketball, and he acts as well. So Chris Brown would be in that aspect. And my number 5 favorite artist would be yours truly, Artchild, for obvious reasons. The work ethic, the influence that I have on young people, and the fact that I still went to school, despite the fact that I was an artist and didn't neglect education. And I feel like I would be a good influence in terms of being an artist in the industry in South Africa and Durban at large. My top 5 favorite albums would have to be maybe Fame by Chris Brown, it would have to be Fall by Beyonce, then Lemonade by Beyonce, it would have to be Genesis by Da Capo, it would have to be Talk That Talk by Rihanna, and then it would have to be actually Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper. Yeah. What I enjoy most about being an artist is to be able to inspire and influence the youth, because you all know all the culture is created through artists, and everyone that is living right now and the lifestyle we're living is according to what the kind of music we listen to. So as Artchild, the most important thing that I enjoy about being an artist is to be able to shape the minds of society, especially African people and especially the youth. My music really represents my culture, it represents Ilogishi, It represents me as a female in the industry as well, and it also represents my attitude and my personality as a whole. So I wouldn't say which I'll limit my music, and that's why now I'm a limitless person, because I feel like if I put my mind onto something, I can do it. So my music as well, even the genres I sing, it shows that, it reflects that as well. Right now my playlist is Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, The Capo, Artchild, this new group called Intiga, Perfect Sense as well, and DJ Lag, Moonchild. Yes, that's basically my playlist right now. My plans for the industry are always the same plans of all the time for the industry, is to produce good music videos. Like I always want to produce artistic and music videos that tell a story. So as you guys know, I've produced and I've also choreographed music videos such as Omemeza, Pagisha, Umvulo, Uhuru Lewis by DJ Lag. I've produced Jingo Benga, Dubane by Artchild, and even international stuff like Major Lazer with Mr. Easy and Annie Marie. We've had Rudimental as well. So the thing, we just recently did a video with Makati and Mampinja as well. So the industry, I would want to now take Africa by storm, because I feel like I've already scratched the surface, like in US and UK. So now just Africa as a whole, as well as in Durban, just to produce good artistic music videos. It's just that are gonna last a long time. Mali abantu abafuna ukukhokha industry. Like you can work your whole life, you can work the whole of December, bruh, and you still chase people for your money that you've worked hard for. So I think my problem would be, the challenge would be just being paid for the work you've done, for the excellent work you've done. Yeah, but people come to the event sometimes to come see you perform because they know how you perform on stage, but then you like months and months without getting paid. And that does cause to go backwards as an artist. You can't even buy yourself a nice outfit for the stage. You can't go and book photo shoots. You can't even make music videos for yourself. You can't go as an artist because you're not being paid. So it's just, the main thing is even upcoming, even about also scratching the surface in the industry, if you're getting paid. So Artchild is not just a company I'm signed under, it's my company. So obviously I own everything that I produce. I also am involved 100% in all the other projects that are not just myself, but the people that come to me for help in terms of my music video. And I also have artists under Artchild as well. So like I said before, it helps me shape the minds and also helps me give back to upcoming artists, and also I'm artists that are also established as well within the company. So yeah, basically Artchild is an all-round company. So yeah. So Artchild, it helps me to make sure that my music is out on all digital platforms, as well as my artists that are under the company. Artchild also helps to produce music videos, because it's not just a company that has artists. We produce music videos, choreography, styling, conceptualization, treatment, and everything. A music video that has to do with TV, as well as plugging and stuff. And the Artchild also helps me with my styling myself and as a brand and my look as well, and also helps me advertise my music when it comes to radio, when it comes to performances as well, and also dancer hire. So everything that you see in J that's within a brand within me, it comes from Artchild. I always say this in a simple: stop inboxing artists and expecting them to call you back or to help you and to spoon feed you from the ground up. Everyone needs to work and find their own sound and identity. Everyone needs to know how it's like to suffer for their art. I'm not saying everyone needs to suffer, but everyone needs to know how it's like to earn your position in the industry. And some people are lucky and they blow up because they discover from a young age, but you can't expect someone that has worked twice and 3 times harder than most people to come now and help you. You must come with something in your hand and show what you've been working, then someone can then help you out. So my advice would be, don't be lazy. If no one is responding, don't sit and expect someone to come through and help you. Do something with your life. Now I'm not signed. I started at Artchild 2013, and this year it's 2020, I'm still not signed. And people asking me for advice and asking me for help. I wanting to show you. And Nami and Kokelo. So if you see someone or an artist, you think who's they established, think twice, because you never know what now they're still trying to get to where you want to get, and when it looks like everything's fine, guy DJ. Listen, Yeah, but shit is real out here, so yeah, that would be my advice. So, guys, push. Don't expect someone else to push for you, and one day someone will recognize you. We are addicted. Every single member already knows the memo. You know, when they arrive in the company, we all have a team building. Everyone knows exactly how the industry is, and they know exactly how to handle each artist and each person in the industry, whether in the industry or in production or wherever you are. So I don't think they really need advice, because I think they'd be the ones now giving advice to younger people that are coming after them. The one video right now I want us to watch is Itubane featuring Camp Masters No Vista. Obviously, Nami, I'm the one that did produces it as well. We are Addicted Entertainment. Everything you see, the choreography, the styling, everything you see. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so the music video that I would first recommend for you guys to watch would be basically Banger. It's what I'm known for, featuring Rude Boys, and it was also produced by me as well. So yeah, let's take a look.
Sizo
Okay guys, so welcome back. So now we're about to watch the final music video I want us to watch, which is Ipa Depeni. I'm featured actually on this video by Frank Petros all the way from Malawi, and it actually was #1 in Malawi and also in Namibia. So yeah, Part Deben also shot by Piloti and produced by me as well. So yeah, let's watch.
Another one. Hey, like the king. Out of Monkey Clan. Frank. George and Tonga. Terera. Carlos. Ghetto boys. Boom. Sisi Malila. Suspend. Endingane zahlanya la. Simene timapa. Simene timapa. Simene timapa. Simene timapa. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Simene timapa. Simene timapa. Simene timapa. Simene timapa. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Tola kumangoja. Tola kumangoja. My baby kumango pay. My baby kumango pay. Pasha kumango sit. Pasha kumango sit. Power kumango team. Power kumango team. Jale kumango sit. Jale kumango sit. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate. Hapa papa pate.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my interview on iYouth TV. Stay tuned for more guys, because yeah, get on. You can find me on my social media handles at Artchild Africa across all social media platforms, as simple as that: Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Just follow me. What's up guys, Artchild Lona on iYouth TV. Make sure to listen and watch interviews every Saturday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Wait.